Ja Morant is close to top 15.
I want to know what SGA did to pass Jason Tatum in a year.
Damn.
That's what I want to know.
No, he didn't just pass him, OG. He clears him.
Actually,
He clears him.
according to Joel, he passed him 5 months
that's
ago.
what I'm
This
gonna
was this was in what, Joel? You said this
Because
is better?
you know why, OG? He's a more efficient mid-range shooter. That's why.
I think SGA is more of a skill player. I think
Tatum's a better playmaker. He's a better defender. He's a better rebounder. He's a better three-point shooter.
Damn.
At the rim in the playoffs, Tatum's pretty damn good.
The argument that I always use with this, which I still have not gotten a satisfactory answer, Riv, SGA, Jason Tatum, 21-22 season. Is that a conversation?
No.
21-22?
We're going into the 21-22
No,
season.
not
SGA.
even
It was not a conversation.
So the 22-23 season,
Which was-
I averaged 30-8 the next year.
Coming
SGA
off a
was
finals
creeping.
appearance.
Okay,
It wasn't a
SGA was
conversation.
first teamer that year.
It wasn't a conversation.
So was
SGA
JT.
was creeping.
So was JT.
So I averaged
This was
30
SJ's breakout. This
I averaged
season
30 and 8
SGA was
that year.
creeping.
Okay.
He was creeping.
So he's creeping, and then this year,
He's walked himself in the top 10.
I lead my team to the NBA championship, which you, Joe, are not impressed with, but I do lead my team to the NBA championship. Statistically, I didn't do that well in terms of
to
clutch,
standard.
but we still won the NBA championship largely due to what I did. So from 21-22, we go from not having a conversation to, in Riv's estimation, creeping to now he jumped him. Where is the disconnect here? I'm trying to make sense
If
of that.
we had a pie for
Exactly your
Tatum's
question.
contributions to the Celtics, he'd get like 25% of the pie.
That's a lot. It's like 5 players.
That's
bro.
low.
Does he get more than Joe
25%.
Mazzulla?
Oh, now you're a Missoula guy. Now you're a Missoula
We're adding
guy.
coaches. I didn't know we had coaches
I'm
to the
just
pie.
saying.
I didn't know we had
Oh
coaches to the
my
pie.
God.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And we're doing that. I mean, 25%. How much you give Missoula? Like 30?
This is where I get
No, I'm
pissed
asking
off.
you guys.
Is this
And
what
I
gets
get,
your blood
no,
pressure
this
up,
is
Drew?
when I get turned
This is
into.
what gets Drew
I
blood
get
pressure
forced
up.
to defend the Boston
Tatum get the
Celtics.
most out of all the players?
What's the Jalen Brown's pie?
That's just high.
15%, 20%?
That's
Is
just
it more
high.
than Tatum's? Well, according to you, it is, right?
I mean, you could be better. I don't know
Tatum's
if it
at
means
25.
more.
I'll give Brown 20.
Okay, you don't think you? Maybe I'll just be
15.
fair. I'll say they're even. I think 25, they're
I would
even.
probably give Tatum a bit more
Joel,
of the
I
pie.
need you to talk because I
I think
can't.
Tatum gets more of the pie because he has more responsibility. I think JB as a one-on-one defender was one of the best one-on-one
I think it's
defenders
just
I
I'm
had
the
ever
only
seen
unbiased
against
Boston
Luka.
guy here. So
Okay,
I feel
fine.
like, you know.
I'll give Tatum
The
25%.
Missoula love, though, I'm here for it. I
I'll give-
appreciate you coming to this side. I just wasn't ready
I'll
for
give
it.
I'll give Jalen
stop.
I've
Brown
already apologized.
24.9%. So we'll
Bottom
still
eight
have
coach.
Tatum above.
He was there. Now he's up.
So JB's getting 20.
Drew Holiday, I think, gets like 15%.
Brother,
Derek
we don't
White
have a big pie here.
gets
So
10%.
let's figure out what the percentages go. Yeah. What
What are we at right now?
I don't know.
It's out of 100. It's
We're
out of
at
100.
25 for Tatum, 20 for JB,
That's
so we're
half the ball
45.
right there.
That's
45.
45.
Missoula got to get another 25.
Holiday gets 15%.
Okay,
That's
so we're at
60.
60.
And then Derek White gets 10%. That's
70.
70%.
Al gets 5.
Joe
Roll-
Mazzulla-
Derek White gets what?
Huh?
Derek White gets what?
10%.
That's it?
Now, Derek and Drew have to get the same amount.
What?
Brother,
Yeah.
we're running out of pie.
I think Drew gets a
He
little
was
bit more.
way more valuable than you give him credit for,
In the
Joe.
finals.
I know more than Derek
Way
White. I
more.
think a little more
Drew's
than Derek
more
White.
Well, in the playoffs, yeah, I'm with you. But in
Yeah.
the regular season,
I thought we were talking
I'm talking
about
about just the
I was talking
playoffs.
about
playoffs in
More
general.
so in the finals, yeah. Just
oh, okay.
the run
Then
in general.
honestly, switch percentages. JB and Tatum.
That's
Switch
what
it.
I'm saying.
Yeah, no, honestly,
wait, so
we
you
can make
think
that
JB
argument.
gets 25% and Tatum gets 20?
24.9. Sure, I'm with that.
24.9. Listen, I think Missoula gets like, should he get 20%? I think it's fair.
I thought he
Missoula was excellent.
fantastic, yeah.
Missoula was one of the best coaches in the playoffs this
We go
season.
from 20. We go from piece of the pie
Call
of
him
the
out.
championship
Oh,
team.
I thought he was about to talk his shit.
We go from 25% to I still have not gotten a satisfactory answer, Joe, on when he jumped him.
I have SGA like 8 or 9.
When did he jump him,
What?
Joe? That's all I'm
In the
asking.
league, yeah, like 8 or 9.
When did he jump him?
SGA
And
is
what did he
top
do
six
to jump
at
him?
least.
That's what I'm asking, Joe.
OG.
When did he jump him, and what did he do to jump him?
OG, this past year,
Damn, let me
what he
think.
did to jump him was I saw both of them play for the entire series, and I came away thinking SJ is a better player.
Oh, he might be. He might be.
He is.
Watching him the entire year, I came away saying SJ is a better player. Watching him in the playoffs, what SJ did to Dallas, averaging 31, 8 and 8, he looked better against that Dallas defense
Question:
than
Is
Jason
AD
Tatum.
is SGA comfortably better than Anthony Davis?
Oh,
Which you didn't. I don't even think you said AD.
Nah, he
I
did.
did say Anthony
You
Davis.
did?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did say him? Okay.
That's why I don't know if he's top. I feel like after 3, it's not a lock.
AD this past season.
Honestly,
was
after 4, I think
amazing.
Embiid is
He was in the
4.
top 10 in the league in minutes.
He was incredible.
Which is what we always
Healthy,
talk
yeah,
about with him.
and beat us for it.
AD was incredible.
I don't think it's a lock. I don't think SGA
It's
is
not
a
a
lock top. I
lock.
think he's a lock top 10.
Yes.
I don't think he's a lock top 6.
So
though.
where's AD at now?
He hovers 6 to 10.
AD or Embiid?
Embiid. If he's
comfortably?
healthy, Embiid, yes.
Well, let me ask
get
you this.
Talk to me.
If you think Embiid's better than SGA,
Yes. If he's healthy, yes.
You think Anthony Davis is better than SGA?
I think that's more of a conversation.
You think Tatum's better than SGA?
Is LeBron still better than SGA?
Ooh, a LeBron ski. I think yes. I think LeBron's still
Is LeBron better than AD?
Yes.
Okay, so then
think
LeBron's
Steph
in
is
this
still better than
conversation
SGA?
still in terms of top 6, top 7.
LeBron is better than AD. If LeBron is better than AD and AD is better than SGA, then that has to mean that
Well,
James
I
is better than SGA.
Let me ask you a
too.
question.
I think
Is
Bron is
LeBron better than Tatum?
Yes.
Is Tatum better than AD?
Conversation.
Damn, it is.
I mean, you probably have
Conversation.
Bron in the top 5 then.
I think I still.
I was just about to say that,
I still have
'cause-
LeBron in my top 6. I still have
is
LeBron in my
LeBron
top
better
6.
than KD?
Yes.
Is LeBron better than Luka?
No. Luka's top 3 locked.
Okay.
The 3 are locked.
Well,
Is
I
LeBron
think-
better than Embiid?
No.
What we're saying here is that
So LeBron's 5.
5 or 6.
after the top 3, it's all
Top
about
4.
preference.
After the top 4, for me, it's figure it out. Like at any given moment with a
Embiid's
proper.
just locked in with those top 3.
If
I
he's
think
healthy,
Embiid is the 4th
it's
guy
fair.
up. I think it's the.
Yeah, I
think
get
it's
it.
best in the world is the Joker. Then you got the 2 Giannis and Luka in that conversation creeping. Then that 4th guy
Respect
up is
Giannis.
Embiid.
Respect Giannis.
What? So he's in the conversation.
don't
creeping?
care
You know,
about-
you say best of the world, Jokic, log. Like, let's respect Giannis.
So
Oh, okay.
That's all I ask.
All right, but I think Embiid is 4th. I think if he's healthy, he's probably the next dude.
What's happening, OG?
I'm kind of losing my mind right now because I'm thinking about Riv, who tried to sell me. Let me rephrase that, Joe. He tried to sell me on the Los Angeles Clippers, who Kawhi Leonard actually had an All-Pro year
Nobody
this
asked you.
year.
Nobody asked you about Kawhi.
He had almost an All-Pro year this year.
Nobody asked you
With
about
that
Kawhi.
being said,
Call him out, OG.
meanwhile, Joel Embiid, who can't stay healthy for 5 minutes, goes out of the playoffs in the first round again. But Kawhi Leonard isn't in this conversation. It's
You
the
didn't.
same
Has
dude.
anybody said Kawhi? Then?
I'm saying it right now.
All right.
He's still top 10 if he's healthy.
We're running out of 10 spots for these top
100%.
10
That's what it
guys.
sound like. That's exactly what it
If
sound
he
like.
is healthy,
No, the difference is
right.
I don't have Ant-Man in my top 10. That's the difference.
You know what I think it is?
You gotta stop doing this, Drew.
but then where's Embiid? Gotta keep that. Gotta keep
No,
that.
that
level.
matters. Your availability matters,
OG,
man. The fact
when you seen Kawhi play this year, was he top 10 of
I
yards?
thought I got tricked.
OG.
did.
But you saw
What
him.
I'm saying,
OG, just answer objectively.
What I mean when I say Rib,
OG,
what I mean when I say I thought I got tricked, I was looking at Kawhi Leonard in year 6. That's what I thought I was looking at. I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on right now? What is going on with this
for
dude?
sure.
And then
got hurt.
there we go. He reintroduced himself.
But
to
he
me.
got hurt
So-
right at the
so
very end.
If we're doing that, if we're doing that simply off strictly basketball players.
Yes.
Okay, sure. There's plenty of guys who are quote unquote better basketball players.
For sure.
But with that being said, what happens when the money is on the line? If you ain't here, I don't care how better of a basketball player you are than me. You're not here.
Joel Embiid has never showed up when the money's on the line.
Damn. He had 50 in the
Whoa.
playoffs.
Against the Knicks, he was there.
They lost in the first round.
Well,
He showed
how
up.
far would you drop Joel Embiid?
I think Joel Embiid might be the toughest guy to rank because off of just pure skill and what he's done in the regular season, you could put him as high as you could put him in the top 3.
I think what he just did to
Because
y'all
he's
with
a-
one eye.
because he's an MVP.
No,
and
legitimately.
this past year he was having an even better season. He would have been an MVP if he stayed healthy all year.
he would've
But then when you
won
talk
a
about
gold,
resume, you
sure.
talk about availability, you
But
bring
you can't
all that
do that
into account.
because SGA
You talk about
resume is naked.
you talk about playoff performances because in the playoffs, Joel Embiid always comes up short. I know he
Didn't
played well.
SGA struggle with injury early on in his career
No,
too?
you can't say all that. But then you
No,
have
but I'm
SGA
saying
top
that's still
5.
exactly.
That's the thing.
That's
That's
what
the thing.
I'm saying.
Joel Embiid
Just helped him out.
He
What
just
up?
had a good playoffs, right? But
Unbelievable.
he had a good playoffs against a team, or I should say, he had a good playoffs when there wasn't a lot of expectations. The Sixers were a lower seed.
That's not
There wasn't
true.
expectations
There's
on him.
always expectations on
if
Embiid.
Embiid,
That's not-
if Embiid
no,
performed
he's right. I'm
poorly,
with him.
people would have said, "Oh, he was hurt." It doesn't really
I'm
matter.
with him.
That's
He's
a
right.
fact.
He's right.
But when
Expectations,
when
though.
Joel Embiid has had expectations, when they had a chance to close out Boston, Tatum outshined him.
Did he play better than what you were anticipating by far
Yes.
against the Knicks? Like,
Yes.
He played way
He
better
had
than
one
even
eye.
Embiid
He's
standards.
getting injected before every single
Forget
game.
about
and
even
he's killing them.
Forget about what we know now with his injury and how
We
he's
knew
playing with
that
Bell's
before
palsy.
games.
But even take that away, just his performance alone.
This was the best series he's ever played to me.
ever.
So if
Ever.
you're
He was
ranking
better
Embiid,
than
he's
Joel
fourth.
Embiid's
I was looking
standards.
He was.
Okay,
Better
because
than 22 against Toronto.
Yes. Yes. Given the circumstances, yes.
But the truth of the matter is, he played way better than we ever anticipated. But we all understood You're playing a week and a half after coming back from injury.
There's just not
We're
many
going
guys
up against the top 2
that you're putting
seed.
ahead of him that are better than him. Like I don't think
you're
SGA
right.
is better than him. I don't think AD is better
You got to
than him.
be healthy.
I don't,
It's the Kawhi argument's the same for Embiid. We could talk about he's a better player than SGA. He's a better player than Tatum. But if
It's
I'm
not the
going into
same.
the season, I need my guy
It's
there.
not the same because Embiid's better than Kawhi.
I can't put you over. Like if I'm making a list on who's a better basketball player, I cannot say I'm putting this guy over this guy because he's more available. That's a different type of conversation.
Well, let me ask you something then, because I think this is a better question. If you're ranking players, ultimately, you're talking about the best players and the players that you want in the biggest moments. I think when you're making a player ranking, because ultimately that's
fair.
what matters. Joel Embiid's coming off 4th on that list. He's the 4th player that you want more
If
than
you ask
anybody
me
else.
that, I would still have LeBron in ahead of him. I think in
You
the
would
biggest
take
moment, I would still
Embiid
have.
over SGA in a big moment.
He doesn't have many big moments.
I know
to
SGA
say
doesn't
that.
have
To
many
be fair,
big moments,
SGA against Dallas was amazing.
And Joel Embiid against New York was amazing.
But that's
I know.
one series out of like
But I'm asking
12.
you,
But
I'm
SGA
asking
doesn't
you.
have much to really. We can't.
Well,
we
this
can't.
is your chance to project.
I'm saying no. We can. I don't. We not. What we not about to do
That's
is project
fine.
2 or 3 years down the line. We're talking about right now. We're talking about right now based off what they just done.
Did
Embiid
SGA
was
not have
amazing
pressure?
against New York. SGA was amazing against Dallas.
Let me ask you: do you trust Joel Embiid in a big moment?
This matters, Joe.
Healthy, yes. If he's
matters,
healthy,
man.
I trust him. If he's healthy, I trust him.
No,
See,
because
that's the problem. The fact that we have to have
I
that
can't change that.
conversation, though,
If
Drew.
you just
I
trust
get
him
it.
flat out.
The fact
You
that we
trust
have
him.
to have
Trust
that
him flat out. I
conversation.
would say.
I'm not even talking about injury per se. Do you trust him to perform?
See, if you're telling me that, yes. Yes.
I don't trust Embiid to
I don't
perform.
know. He's had a lot
I
of
don't.
moments in the playoffs where he comes up short.
At this point,
Not,
I
but he's
understand what you're saying.
always
I
hurt.
understand what you're saying.
He's literally
I understand what you're saying.
always
But that
hurt.
has to.
I can see why you
that
say
has
no.
to take
I understand
into
what
Even
you're
with
he
account.
just-
SGA,
but the
I know
question he
SGA
just
doesn't
asked-
have many moments, but I can, based off what he's done right now, give him the benefit of the doubt that
Okay,
I
that's
think
fair.
he can.
That's fair.
So that's why I would have SGA over Embiid. I think, pound for pound, if they're fully healthy, then Embiid is a better player than him. He's a more dominant player than him. But I think
But then
SGA,
your list
I
is
trust
different.
him
It's who
more.
would you rather have as opposed to who's better.
No, but I think who you can trust in a playoff setting and and to perform in a big time moment matters.
But that's
more.
unfair to Embiid because you're putting a whole 10-year catalog against a guy who was, if we're being honest, C+ against the Pelicans and an A against Dallas.
It's not my fault that in that 10-year catalog, Embiid hasn't given
I'm
us
not
much
saying that, but I'm
moments
saying
to go off of.
SGA has not given you enough in the playoffs to put him
C+
over certain
is
guys.
strong. He just had like a bad game one. Other than that, he was pretty
He
great.
wasn't, bro. He wasn't that good against the Pelicans.
I mean, the
He was-
Pelicans, you
wasn't.
didn't need to do anything
That's my
other-
point. So that's why I don't even acknowledge
Against
that
Dallas,
series.
Against Dallas, he was great. At the Pelicans,
He wasn't. I don't even know why we have
But
to
Rick,
lie and act like he
isn't it
was.
more important that you would rather, when I'm doing these lists, I think about who would I rather have more than who is the better player? Because at the end of the day, who would I rather have on my team?
It's who the better player is.
We can argue back and forth. He averages more points.
Yeah,
He's more
I
efficient.
see
He's
why
better
you
on
say that.
defense. But at the end of the day, who would I rather have on my team? That matters more than just player
Yeah.
X is better than player Y.
That's different because every situation isn't the same. So I don't know, but I get what you're saying.
It's not, but also we got to look at Nikola Jokic, right? When he won MVPs and his team wasn't healthy, he beat the Blazers in the first round
for sure.
without
That's why
a
he's the
good
best in the
starting
world.
backcourt. He's had moments to where even where he's been at a disadvantage, he has showed up and performed. And Embiid has had moments that even when he's had a roster that's similar to whoever he's facing, he does not perform. He has gotten clamped up by Al Horford. He has gotten clamped up by Marc Gasol in the playoffs.
Bro, they
He's
should
had
have
terrible
beat
moments.
Boston.
They
They
should
should
have
have beat
They
them.
should have beat Atlanta. They
They
should have beat
them.
Boston.
They had
I'm
no
not-
business
I
using-
am
they
not
had
an
no
Embiid fan. I want to start
business.
that.
See, and I'll also give Embiid I won't give Embiid the benefit of the doubt there. A lot of people point the finger immediately at Ben Simmons. Embiid deserves blame there too.